The IIHF World Junior Hockey Championship is coming to Minnesota this year, but prior to that, the World Juniors pre-tournament series will take center stage at 4 cities across the state of hockey. Mankato, one of those 4, along with Duluth, Bemidji, and Rochester. Mankato is set to host Team Denmark's pre-tournament camp down at the Mayo Clinic Health System Event Center. 2 games will take place at the venue as well. A matchup between Denmark and Canada, along with a battle between the Minnesota State men's hockey team and Switzerland. Mankato is the only host city where a collegiate team will square off against a World Junior national team.
You're looking at the best players of their age group in the world coming into one tournament. The ticket price at the actual tournament, it's a lot cheaper to come watch the exhibition games for sure, and you're going to see the same players because they're all playing at that point. They're not trying out players. They've got their teams. Their teams are assembled. They've come over here to really sharpen their saws. So you're going to see best hockey. We're fortunate. We're excited to have the Danes be here full time once they get over here, and we won't play Denmark, but they'll be able to use our facilities and be in and out and practice, etc. And then we're going to play Switzerland in an exhibition it'll be meaningful because we got to be good when we get back from break. It's just an extra nudge on that side, and who knows, you're always looking for maybe a recruit to come from one of those countries in the future.
Here's how the schedule breaks down for those exhibitions. The Mavericks battle Switzerland on Tuesday, December 16th, and Canada against Denmark will go down the next week on the 23rd.